I made and the film that exists today are different. The Mad Max now has built a kind of mythology about it. It's built a mythos about it. People think about it, talk about it in a way differently than I ever imagined it would be. It's very interesting when you hear the words Mad Max and how they become part of a culture, and not only a local culture but a world culture. I see it everywhere where people use those words, Mad Max, to refer almost as though it's a new word in the lexicon.
It has become a kind of old catchphrase that means something somewhat out of control, half in reality, but spilling out into this sort of chaos.
People who were born long after the film was first made come up to me and comment about how the film, has had some impact on them.
It was a really big influence on a lot of people.
When I say I was involved in Mad Max, nobody says, huh? What's that? What Mad Max? Nobody.
You'll go places and people will say to you,
"Were you in Mad Max?" "Yeah, I was." Oh! And as soon as you let them know they've got the right guy, the fandom is astonishing.
Or they do the lines for me, They do my bit, which is very weird.
and they'll say a line, like me Johnny, or see you later goose, and they do all this stuff.
In the communities around here, I guess sometimes people yell out mud guts to me, and I just accept that.
You might be having a terrible day. Somebody goes, "Toe cutter!" You go, "Oh, fuck, good."
I get pulled up for other things too, but for Mad Max, daily.
If I'm on the set anywhere in the world and people say, halfway through the production, say, "God, I didn't know you shot Mad Max 1." And you say, "Yeah," and it's a classic.
But I think it's going to be around, that picture, for a while. It's a reference.
It remains special. It's hard to put it to rest.
Now, whilst you can say that, yes, Mad Max, if you like, owes something to past films, there is no doubt that the combination of factors and the combination of elements and the particular style of it had never been done before.
It took action films to another level. It was 10 years before Hollywood caught up with Mad Max 1.
I think the most striking memory I have of the film was just how difficult it was. It was such a difficult movie to make. It was way too ambitious for people of our experience, for the kind of skills we had in Australia, for the budget we had for a first-time feature, and so on. And I remember this very powerful moment in which Grant Page came up to me and I was saying, "Look, it's so tough. I didn't realize making a movie like this was so tough." And he said, "George, did you hear about the Native American, the Indian, who every night went out with his big bow and arrow and started firing arrows at the moon? And they thought he was crazy. Everyone just dismissed him because he was always trying to hit the moon. And he did it night after night, virtually all his life." And he said, "George, he never hit the moon, but he got to fire an arrow further than anybody else had ever done." He said, "That's what you're trying to do with this film." So I guess with Mad Max, we never really hit the moon, but this film went way, way further than I ever imagined it would.